And for today's episode, we got the Dinobots. Well, one of them anyway. Hello once again, audience, and welcome back as we take a look at Grimlock. We've got a beautiful cover shot. I'm not sure if this was an actual Marvel comic, but oh my god, it looks awesome though. Like, it does remind me very much of the old. Well, here for us in Europe, it was Junior Press, at least in the Netherlands, for these comics. I had a few as a kid, including one big omnibus, but I just love this little art style. Like this is very nostalgic for me for Transformers. Anyway, we got a little product, well, not product shot, but a little art shot there at the top. Is that Ironhide? Is that he looks like he? Is that a Megatron? I'm not sure. I can't really tell. But this is definitely Grimlock. And the other Dinobots, of course, there. Anyway, some technical mumbo jumbo. At the back, we got some more comic-y panels at the side there in black and white, well, black and gray. A beautiful color shot on the side there. We're just stomping on the floor. And some product shots at the back here. Maybe a few versus shots there against the Dinobots. Now, I picked up this guy instead of the Studio 86 one. They are the same, but the Studio 86 one was like $300 plus now, and I'm not gonna pay such scalper prices for that. And this one was still just 70. I think it was it 60 or 70. It wasn't Hasbro Pulse still available. So, we got a little window shot there. I just love these little window shots. Got some product information at the top there. What product information? Just some character information there. Grimlock leads a team of powerful Dinobots. He fights on impulse, making him one of the strongest and most unpredictable Autobots. Grimlock resents authority unless he's the one in command, but he hates Decepticons even more. This fuels the rage that he unleashes on his enemies. And then we got it again in other languages, which I'm not even going to try. But he is pretty much the exact same as the Studio Series, except, like, you know, the yellow paint is a bit different from the gold, and this is blue instead of black. And I'm pretty sure that's, for himself at least, the only difference. You know, we got some more swords here on the side, and I think this guy is just lacking wheelie, and that's about it. Anyway, let's free him from the box, shall we? And here we have Grimlock out of the box. Now, unlike Studio Series or like the buzzworthy one, like with Cup, he does not come with a backdrop. I'm not sure if the Studio Series 86 one does, but he does come, of course, with instructions, like the whole how do you transform this little Dinobot. Yeah, pretty standard, pretty clear instructions, but let's take a closer look at him outside of the box, shall we? Let's just turn him around there for a little side shot there. A little bit on the back. He has a little bit of a backpack there, but that's logical. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have that technically, because I think he's drawn and animated with his head on the back as well. So that is all good. And these are supposed to be a little bit open like that. Because otherwise, how else can he hold things? Now, as for articulation, he can not look up. Yeah, you can cheat with the transformation hinge, I guess. So you can look up like that. We'll have a hole there. You can look down a little bit like that. Not too much, but you can again play with the hinge a little bit there. So you can, I don't know, stare at his own chest. The panels on the back there can move out of the way, so this of course can turn all the way around. It turns at the bicep. The hand can turn as well. I guess you could technically call this articulation as well. And of course he's got a hinge joint there. Of course, same for the other hand. Shoulder can move out that much. And oh my god, does he do a beautiful split. Those little Dinobots are ballerinas. Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is some very good articulation range. Usually these are like little flaps, but in this case it's all part of it. Of course it turns at the leg there. He does have like a knee bend there, which is like on a double joint, I think. Can't really quite see. I think it is, although there's leg movement right now. It doesn't really help for articulation. And of course, he's got his little ankle tilt. And he's got a fairly good range of articulation. Put him on all sorts of poses as you please. But anyway, he does of course also come with accessories. Now he would not be our King Grimlock if he did not have his crown, which of course can just, does it slot into his head like that? Which side does it slot? I like this, I think. There. Oh, sorry for that. There. He can have his little crown there. Isn't that little cute? Now, of course, he also comes with his gun. Which looks very good. And then we have 3 different swords. Now, I don't remember if he had different swords like in the comic, or if this is just extra swords for if you have the other Dinobots and they come without swords. I'm not sure on that. Did he actually have 3 different swords in the comics? Did this sword keep getting drawn differently? I am not sure. But nonetheless, you get 3 of them. And they can just, of course, just pick into his hand like that. And he's holding his little weapon. And now for transformation. We will be right back with the transformation after these messages. Anyway, I forgot that apparently you can store his gun on the back. Just like this just clips on his... Supposedly this clips on the arm there. And you can store his gun there if you want to. You could also store a sword here if you want to. It's possibilities. It's things you can do if you want to. But it's just so you know, he can carry them around if you want to. And now, back to the transformation. Now, let's see if we can properly do this on camera. Let's just turn his hand like that, and then for starters, we can just fold his hands in on the side there. We can unclip his little dinosaur head there. And let's see, these feet will fold in like this. And then we can open up that there. Unclip those and, oh my god. Sorry, I'm not used to doing this on camera. These clip like that. Somehow, they are supposed to anyway. There. Clickety click. Let's get these arms out of the way. Anyway, clickety click, and then this folds back apparently. These fold out like so. So we get an entire tail there. Let's see, how does this? There. That goes down. So his head can actually hide over there. Get his little dino legs over, meow, and meow, and that closes up on there. And his knees can bend the other way. And there we have him in his little dinosaur mode. Rawr. Can he balance like that? Rawr. Now, if you want to, you could store the gun right little there with those tabs. So he has his gun on his back if you want to. Looks a bit silly, but it's a thing you can do. If you're like he has to carry his gun around, even though he can't hold it like this. Although technically, I guess. It just clips on the... It only clips on the arms there at the back. It's a little bit thinner than these, so it can't clip on here. So I guess he can't hold his gun like this. Grimjaw can pew pew in dinosaur mode. Oh no! Anyway, as for articulation in dinosaur mode, He can look up that much, he can look down that much, he can open up his mouth, and he's got some very nice looking detailing there. He's got his little stumpy arms there, which can turn all the way around. They are pretty long. I've got a hinge here for up and down. Nothing at the hands themselves, so that's as far as he goes. And of course these legs are just like the arms, because they are in fact the arms. And he has like an extra, which can click like that. And you could also do it like that, I guess. And that is pretty much all the articulation in the dinosaur mode. Although I guess you could make him do like this. And he can do a crab walk. Whoop, 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 whoop. 'Cause why the hell not? Huh. He does look pretty. Now, I did not get the version with wheelie. But I do have like an old... I think it was not Combiner Wars wheelie, but like the Headmasters thing that came after Combiner Wars. I think that's where this wheelie came from. Anyway, let's see if he fits on this Grimjaw. So there we have little wheelie. He's probably, I'm not sure if he's bigger or smaller. I think my estimation would be he's a little bit bigger than the one that comes with this guy, I guess. But I think the one with Grimlock, the Studio Series one, can't transform. But there, it's a little bit of playing around with it, but we can make him sit on top of Grim. Perhaps he looks a little bit too... I don't know if he looks too big. Is he too big? I'll put a little comparison there of like a movie shot there. But I think it works fine. I think it works fine. Oh yeah, of course, we also... of course! Almost forgot that articulation. Yeah, throw off wheelie. We make him sit again? Yes, we can. Woo! And there we have it, folks. That was it for not Studio Series. I guess like comic edition for the 40th year anniversary. Grimlock. Thank you for watching once again. If you like that, please comment and subscribe. It would really help out. And then I will see you next time.